YouTube? Alex was asking.
Shoot out the link like Twitter and shit.
Test, test, 1, 2, test. Test, test, 1, 2, test, test, test. One of the hottest days of the year so far here at Moda Frank Stadium brings us 10 a.m. lacrosse action. This is round 3 of the district playoffs between the Garnet Valley Jaguars and the Unionville Longhorns. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Hoyt here with Ryan Croak and Ryan. A dominating revenge win over Wissahickon a couple nights ago. We're looking to do the same thing here against Unionville.
Yeah, the game against Wissahickon was a very strong performance from Garnet Valley. Again, as you mentioned, a revenge game from last year's loss to them here at this very same stadium, and they came out and they took care of business, and they did so in dominating fashion. They had an outstanding offensive performance, and their defense did enough to lock down the Trojans to secure their advancement into round 3, and here they are playing the Unionville Longhorns, I believe,
Yep.
correct?
Unionville, one of 2 upsets in the first round. Unionville beating the number 3 seed Downingtown West in overtime 7-6. The other upset being Conestoga. Not that much of an upset. Conestoga beating Perkiomen Valley on the road handily. So Conestoga will face Springfield. But Unionville isn't the strongest team on paper. But what I've noticed, it's a trend, is that they play good teams tough. Downingtown West, they held to 3. Manheim Township, the same. And Downingtown West, they managed to beat them in the most important game of the year for them.
Yeah, this is a team that, even though they're the 19th seed in the district, they cannot be overlooked. They have taken out some very good competition, and they will continue to do so if Garnet Valley does not come out here and have a strong start and continues to maintain that strong composure that we know they're capable of throughout this entire ball game.
We'll be right back after a short break. Neil Carroll will be singing the national anthem. We'll be right back on our broadcast. After this, don't go anywhere on the GV Athletic Welcome back. Neela Carroll with an excellent rendition of the national anthem. Let's meet the goalies for today's contest for Unionville. It'll be number 33, Nico Koch. He's a senior. And of course, for Garnet Valley, it's the sophomore, number 33, Drew Keaveney.
Should be an interesting matchup between the two goalies. We know what Keaveney's capable of. We'll have to see what Koch can do against this Garnet Valley offense that we know can score goals at will.
So again, the keys for today's game: not let Unionville in this game. Again, they are the 19 seed, not the 4, not the 5. They're the 19. Let's treat them like that. Let's run up the score in the first quarter. Make sure we get that running clock in the second quarter so we can all go home and then turn our air conditioning units on because it is a hot one here today. Supposed to go to 97 today. But in order to do that, you need to convert on your offensive possessions, and a lot of it's going to fall on Sam DeTrolio today, Ryan.
Absolutely.
Winning faceoffs, not even letting Unionville touch that ball.
Yep, and we saw in the Wissahickon game that a lot of Garnet Valley's goals came directly after the faceoff. So this team can score right after the DeTrolio wins the faceoff, if he does win the faceoff, and his role will be very, very important today against this Unionville team. And I completely agree with you on every single aspect. They got to keep Unionville out of the game early. They got to get out to an early lead and keep them there, keep them trying to claw back into it.
DeTrolio with the false start on Bellafiore. It'll be Unionville ball to start the game. Unionville's offense will start with number 9, Luke Shriver. Shriver makes a move on Corey Urso to his right. Passes it along to Luke Spano. To Owen Cupsey. Passes it back to Spano. Make a move on Hussein to the right side of the net. Unionville back at center. Great defense by Sacamandi, forcing him back out. Spano dodges to his left. Pass to his left-hand side. Pass to the back of the net. That was to Nawaziat. Back to Nawaziat. Gonna try to make a move on Bear Evans. Has to pass it back out. Down low for Luke Spano. And the Longhorns are going to reset. Back out on the left side for Unionville, it's Luke Shriver. Ethan McLaughlin with the ball. They have to take it back to midfield now, as they are not finding any cracks in this Garnet Valley defense.
Absolutely none. They're taking their sweet old time with this possession, which is a good way to start the game, good way to figure out your opponent's defense. Garnet Valley's just got to get the ball out of the Unionville stick right now.
That was great defense by Hussein, not letting him take that shot. Shot just past Keaveney, and Unionville retain possession. Bringing in is Nawaziat. Defended by Bear Evans. They set a pick, but Evans is right there to stop that play from ever happening. Ball's loose, and Danny Hussein has it. Hussein passes it low for Kai Lopez, and the Jags will start their first offensive possession of the game.
Heck of a start to this one for Hussein. Had an outstanding defensive play, slowing down a shot, or not even allowing a shot, pardon me, and then takes it all the way coast to coast to give Garnet Valley a chance with the ball for the first time today.
Minjoni. Pass to Halloran. To number 13 kid in the country, Max Busenkel. Broke the Garnet Valley single season record for points last game, and he broke his old record. Shot by Nealon. Save by the goalkeeper.
Also, Ryan Nealon hit 100 points in that game. Big milestone for him.
Ball's loose. They get into the stick of David Hoffman. And they get past midfield to Ethan McLaughlin. And Unionville Longhorns have been dominating possession so far in this game. Jags again need to create a turnover like they did last time and convert on those offensive opportunities.
We saw it against Wissahickon. Wissahicon's offense was a lot slower and a lot more calculated than Garnet Valley's, but Garnet Valley's quick, rapid-fire shooting was what won them the game.
That
So we'll got to see if that happens again here today.
That low pass from McLaughlin goes out of bounds. It'll be Garnet Valley ball. Again, another Unionville turnover early. Nealon. Pass to Kai Lopez. Joey Halloran with the ball. Luke Mignoni, who scored 4 goals last game. Nealon. Spin move. Looks for a shot. Shot! Save! Cutting his Halloran. He loses the ball. There's a mad rush for that ball. And coming up with it is Unionville. Of course, that's the keeper, Nico Koch. Almost intercepted by Galt. The ball still loose and comes right into Gallagher's stick. Gallagher passes to Buzikel. Shot Lopez off the bar. Unionville again with the possession. And a timeout Longhorns. We'll be right back after this short break. But before we go, there's another game on our YouTube channel at the same time. While we're taking a break, make sure to tune in with Alec and Ryan Liddy against Owen J. Roberts. Mouse, please. Out of the timeout, it's Unionville ball. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 6:45 left to go in the first quarter. It is 0-0 here from the Mo. I mean, Ryan, it's just about converting on offensive opportunities. Unionville's been turning it over. Each of their possessions has ended in a turnover, but we can't convert on them, and that's been the story so far.
Yeah, you're correct. But I mean, the good sign is that we're the team creating the chances, and Unionville, even though they've dominated time of possession so far today, they really haven't got any good opportunities on goal because they've turned the ball over. Now, if our defense can keep that up and continue to stop Unionville from getting off shot opportunities, we should be in good shape.
Shot scored. Unionville strikes first. Owen Cupsey with the goal. That makes it 1-0 Unionville as it make with 6:14 left to go in the first. That was a great pass to an open man who just fired it in there past Keaveney.
Yeah, and that coming right out of the timeout, you have to give props to the coaching staff. That play must have discussed some things that must have worked out for them on that possession. Big opportunity here for Detrulio and the Jags to respond, which we know they're capable of considering how quickly they responded to a lot of Wissahickon goals.
Detrolio wins the faceoff, and we go into another timeout. We'll be right back at the short break. 1-0 Unionville on the GB. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Moda Frank Stadium. It is 1-0 Unionville after a Garnet Valley timeout this time. Let's see if Garnet Valley can convert for their first goal of the game. Nealon with the ball, shakes off the defender. Pass high for Halloran. Halloran to the 40 on your screen. Takes his time. Looks like Garnet Valley also wants to control possession here. It's a game of chess.
I guess as they talk this over in the timeout, trying to get some opportunity here.
Halloran holding on to the ball. Trying to make a move here. Halloran. 5:12 left to go. They pass to Colin Smith. Taking more time off the clock. We have 4:55 left in the first. Halloran. Crowd getting into it here at the Mo. Halloran makes his move. Fires to Nealon. Slips. Great stick check by Unionville, but they get it to Andrew Golt just in time.
The Unionville defense is holding right now. Garnet Valley looks a little sloppy.
High pass for Luke Mingioni. Mingioni makes a move. Passes it to Colin Smith, back to Nealon. Loose ball. Picks it up, goes back to Golt. Pass to Nealon once again. Back to his left. To Buzenkel. Looking for a pass, he finds Colin Smith. Unionville playing very tough defense so far. You can see why this was a low-scoring game against West. Smith looking for a shot. Ball's loose. Flag is out. That's going to be against Unionville. Garnet Valley will be man up. That's an opportunity they need. Bad.
You're absolutely right. Garnet Valley had all the time in the world on that last possession, and they could get absolutely nothing. There was some very sloppy plays, sloppy passes, you name it, on that possession for Garnet Valley. Not something you need if you're going to beat a team like Unionville, who can play tough teams tough. And this Unionville defense has been very, very strong so far today. And this is the real first chance for this is the real opportunity here for the Jags to get on the board and get even with this Unionville team and hopefully start to get this Unionville defense to falter.
Garnet Valley, the first team to be man up today. Mignoni. Pass to Kai Lopez. Lopez rips a shot. Save by Koch.
That's a big save there. And now, if Unionville's pass possession is any indication, they're just going to take their sweet old time with the ball and let the man-up penalty run out before they start setting up their offense.
Unionville gets the ball upfield to Luke Spano. On him is Danny Hussein. And the man-up penalty is about to be released. So Unionville kills that off. To get it to Andrew Barretta. Saved by Keaveney. And turned over right away. Right there was Kevin Carson.
These are mistakes you cannot afford to make. The Jaggers look a little flat right now. Seems like Unionville has beaten them to the punch a little bit. Now if the Jags can get back and start swinging again, they should be alright, but you're only down 1-0, but still. We've seen that low-scoring games have favored Unionville in the past with their win over the 3-seeded Downingtown West. So this is a huge opportunity for the Jaguars to get a stop on defense and then take it down the other chance.
When it was a high-scoring game, Unionville did lose by 7 to Downingtown West. It was 15-8 the first game. So you're absolutely right. They favor those games. Off of the stick of Bear Evans, sticks with Unionville.
I think Garnet Valley's just got to get one. If they can get one goal on the board, they can start opening the door for a bunch more, and then they can do what they do best. Key is getting the first one, though.
Low pass. And get it to the center. Shot. Saved by Keaveney.
That's an outstanding save there by Keaveney. One-on-one.
Pass back to Kevin Carson. Great defense by Secamandi, who forces the ball loose. And Unionville's coach is saying to hold it for the last 37.
It's a penalty on Garnet Valley. Flag is out.
I think it's going to be on Sacamandi. For the, I think he got a little piece of the helmet there when he got that stick check. So that will be a 30-second penalty for Sacamandi when Garnet Valley gets the ball back. If they do get the ball back with 10 seconds to go. I think they're saying shoot at 7 seconds. Already passed to 3 seconds. And they're just going to let him run out the quarter. The score after 1, Unionville 1, Garnet Valley 0. We'll be back after All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have an update from Alec and Liddy. Garnet Valley against O&J Roberts. The girls are playing at the same time and on the same YouTube channel as us. Now, if you weren't watching and were watching us, first off, thank you for watching us. Thank you for trusting us with your lacrosse action. Number two, the score is 2-1 Garnet Valley over O&J Roberts early in the first half.
And that's an interesting game there over at O&J.
O&J, of course, coming out victorious last time against the Jaguars on a 50-degree rainy day.
I believe the score was 9-3 in that contest.
7-3.
7-3, pardon.
Ball's loose. Scooped up by Sean Gallagher. He is, of course, a commit to the Naval Academy, the number 35 player in the country right now. Same list that puts Max Busenkel as number 13 in the country. Two top recruits on Garnet Valley class of 2022. Unfortunately, we don't have Chris Henning here today. He's also one of the recruits for class of 2023.
Henning is outstanding in any sport he plays. A true multi-sport athlete, that kid is.
Busenkel is going to wait for the sub. That will be Colin Smith. Busenkel. Shot scored! Wow! Opposite stick side, top cheddar right over the goalkeeper's head, and the game is tied up at 1.
That is an absolutely crucial goal. Can't think of a better way to start this second quarter than that. And who else but Busenkel to tie up the game for the Jaguars and get them rolling on the offensive end. You got to hope that this sparks something in them now to get some more goals in quick succession. We saw after that Unionville opening goal, Garnet Valley looked a little flat, and Unionville capitalized on it. They didn't score any more after that in the first quarter, but they just looked like the better team. You got to see if Garnet Valley now can demoralize the Longhorns following that goal.
Detrolio wins the faceoff. Great pass to Andrew Galt, and now the Jags looking to put more goals onto Unionville and try to take this lead. Busenkel, already with a goal today, has the ball, takes it himself, shot just wide.
I like the aggression there from Busenkel. Doesn't go in, but the confidence to shoot from that far out, that's huge. That's what you expect from a number 13 player in the country.
Kai Lopez. Back to Busenkel. Looking to make a move. Dodges left. Picked by Kai Lopez. Shot! Just over the goalkeeper. Busenkel getting very comfortable in this game. As he found some weakness in the Unionville defense. Colin Smith. To Lopez. Pass to Nealon. Nealon. Shot. Off a Unionville stick. And right into a Unionville defender's stick it goes. And past midfield come the Longhorns. Ball's loose though, and that's over and back. Flag is out. And a flag is out as well. So, let's see what that is on. I think that's on Garnet Valley. So does that take away the over and back?
Not entirely sure.
And it looks like it does. So Unionville will have the ball back, even though it was over and back.
That's a shame.
Again, that's a costly mistake. They just made a mistake. Why are you making one of your own?
It's a great question. And this is now, instead of having the possession, even strength, now Unionville has a chance of the man up. It's a crucial swing there, one that's very favorable for the Longhorns, and these are chances you cannot afford to give up if you're Garnet Valley trying to win this playoff game.
Passes wide, and Unionville continues to create turnovers for themselves. Again, these aren't even Garnet Valley force. These are just lazy passes. They go out of bounds.
You know, I think that the reason we see them have such high success in these low-scoring games is because their offense is just a little sloppy. Their defense has been outstanding today, but their offense has been a little slow at best. Even if they did start out the scoring, are not as efficient on
Halloran!
offense as I'd say Garnet Valley is.
Shot over the bar.
You don't see a Unionville player making that kind of play. That's all I'm saying.
Busenkill to Halloran. Busenkill rips a shot just wide of the goalkeeper. First there is Andrew Gold. Garnet Valley ball, 7:46 left to go in the second.
Busenkill now having his way, creating a bunch of chances for himself and seizing them. Gotta think a couple of those are going to go in sometime soon.
Halloran, saved by Koch. Koch has made some crucial saves early on in this game. That was another great shot by Joey Halloran that was just even a better play by the goalkeeper. Timeout Unionville. We'll be right back after the short. Unionville uses their second and final timeout of the half. We're out of the break. 7:21 left to go. It is 1-1. Unionville tied with Garnet Valley so far. Unionville, again, we said it earlier in the game. Unionville gives these tough teams tough times.
They do, and it's honestly the way that today's game has played out. I think it's really all because of their defense. Their offense has been a little flat. They've had some sloppy mistakes, but Garnet Valley just failed to capitalize on the other end because the Unionville defense has been so difficult for them to beat. The Unionville defense plays these teams tough, and I think that's the reason that they are able to beat some of these higher seeded teams. They just have the will and they have the fight, especially on the defensive side of the ball, that makes up for their maybe inferior offensive skills to other teams. And that's what you need to win playoff games. Another sloppy play here for Unionville.
Ball's loose. Who's going to come on at first? That's over and back. Another turnover by Unionville. Garnet Valley ball.
And one thing we've seen today is that Garnet Valley has had so many opportunities off these Unionville turnovers, but they've just haven't gotten anything out of it.
Buzikill shakes out the defender! Second of the game!
Right
Max Buzikill doing it all by himself. Makes it 2-1 with 6:29 left to go. First Garnet Valley lead of the day.
Right on cue there for Booz and Kell. And that's what you love to see. Your number 13 prospect in the nation taking control of the game, saying, "This is what I do. Give me the ball and let me go to work." And that's exactly what he just did on that play. That's exactly what he did on his first goal of the day.
Trolio to take the face-off against Bellafiore. And that's an easy win for DeTrolio. Scooped up by Bear Evans. Pass to Sean Gallagher. Sean Gallagher is probably the best at ground balls I've ever seen and keeps possession with that long stick. It's really tough to do that because, again, it's easier to stick check, but he's one of the best I've ever seen do it.
Yeah, he is, again, another reason why he is the number 35 player in the nation.
Mignoni. Dodges to his right. Now to left. Pass to Halloran. Rips a shot off the defender. Halloran wins his own ball back. Pass to Buzenkel. Shot, third goal of the game! Hat trick! Max Buzenkel is the man so far in this first half. 3-1, 5:31 left to go in the second.
Unionville's fight now is being drained a little bit out of him by Max Buzenkel. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Unionville's defense has zero answer for him right now. And this is what you need. This is what they needed to do to start the game, Ben. They're starting to get goals in quick succession, and they're starting to demoralize this Unionville team. These quick goals really have a strong mental effect on the opposing team. I expect the Unionville defense to look a little bit flat for a little while after this.
False start in DeTrolio. It'll be Unionville ball. It is a 3-0 run for Garnet Valley. With 5:18 left to go, 3-1. Unionville finally get the ball back. Looking for a shot here is Owen Cupsey, who scored their only goal today. They dodge to the right side. That's a pass to Luke Schreiber. First one there is Unionville. Keaveney will head back into the net with 4:53 left to go. Passing around to Unionville. Defended by Bear Evans, who's heading to Cabrini College. Powerhouse in Division III lacrosse. They were in the Final Four a couple years ago. But just as I say that, Unionville gets one back. That goal is by Kevin Nawaziat. And with 4:26 left to go, it is 3-2.
And again, that's a huge example of what has been the story today. Garnet Valley has made very minimal mistakes compared to Unionville's offensive blunders, but Unionville has capitalized on Garnet Valley's mistakes, whereas Garnet Valley has let Unionville get away with a lot of things, not punishing them on the other side of the field. The false start by DeTrolio there on the face-off ends up giving Unionville the possession and then a goal. That's a huge break there for the Trojans.
Gallagher.
Pardon me, the Longhorns. Keep thinking of Wissahickon.
Pass to Luke Mignoni. He's going to look for a cutter. Finds Gold, ball's loose, and scooped up by Nico Koch.
And if Gold could handle that ball, and if Lopez could get on that, he was cutting in front of the net as well. If either one of those guys could have handled that, that was a one-on-one with Koch in goal. Missed opportunity there for Garnet Valley.
They have to chuck it upfield as the time limit's almost done. And a lucky bounce gets Unionville the ball back.
That was a Hail Mary pass, and it just barely pays off for the Longhorns, who will now get possession again after scoring their second goal of the
Wazziat
game.
scored a goal just a minute earlier. Unionville taking their time, passing it around, make sure they have possession. With 3:10 left. Here's Ethan McLaughlin. Getting now to under 3 minutes in the half. Shot. Game is tied. Brayton Bellafiore with the goal. And that makes it 3-all.
I gotta say, the way that Unionville has responded to 3 quick goals by Max Buzenkiel and the Jaguars, that's impressive. Usually you don't see that out of teams, but this is, again, you're seeing the Unionville fight that has been the story for their success in the district playoffs. And they're not out of this one. They're showing why right now. They have the fight, they have the spirit.
Kai Lopez to take the face off this time.
It's amazing what those two things can do for a team that might not be as talented as some other teams.
Lopez wins the face-off within a millisecond. Buzenkiel, and the tie is broken, and who else? Max Buzenkiel with his 4th.
That's just beautiful lacrosse there, Ben. That possession lasted under 10 seconds. Lopez, lightning quick on the face-off win, and then lightning quick down the field. One pass to Buzenkiel, and then it's in the back of the net. That is as good as it gets. And we saw Lopez's blistering speed be used to great success against Wissahickon, and there you see it paying dividends yet again as Buzenkiel gets his 4th of the game off the assist from Lopez.
Lopez again wins the face-off. So quick with that stick with the face-off. Just wins it within a second.
And then by the time that the defender can adjust, he's already 10 yards ahead of him. Can't teach that.
Smith has to Ryan Nealon. Halloran dodges left. Passes to Buzenkiel. Pass inside. Mignoni, shot, saved by Nico Koch, who comes out of the net and chucks it deep. Ball's loose, and it's won by Sean Gallagher off the ground ball.
That's another turnover there for the Longhorns.
Gallagher, shot, saved by Nico Koch. Buzenkiel, second chance opportunity, saved. Mad scramble for the ball, and Nico Koch came out away with it in the end.
Koch is doing all he can. He just had an incredible stand the last 45 seconds up to a minute of game time. Unionville goalkeeper keeping this game, keeping the Longhorns within 1.
Gallagher playing defense here. Pardon me, that's Dan Hussein. They're looking for a shot. Forced out by Trevor Sacamandi. Shot, just wide. First there is Nawaziat. Still Longhorn ball with 56.8 left to go. Nawaziat. Passes high. The defense by Zach Myers. They force it back out. Bounce shot way high. And first one there is Drew Keaveney. So 31.8 for the Jags to find a shot. Bear Evans to Shane Reynolds. Committed to the Naval Academy for football. And timeout Garnet Valley. We'll be right back. "21 seconds left for the Jags to get a shot. Then we go to break once more. Welcome back, Ben Hoyt and Ryan Croak. We'll give you an update on the girls' game after the half. But we got 10 seconds left. Nealon, down to 5.
Gotta go quick.
1 second. No shot, and that's your half. Your score after the first half, Garnet Valley 4, Unionville 3. We'll give you a girls' update after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as we hopped on the air, there was a goal in the girls' game. Maddie Shoemaker scored for the girls to make it 4-2 with 16:48 to go in that game. Make sure to check out that game on our channel as well. 4-3 started the second half. Kai Lopez in the face-off circle.
We've seen him have success there today.
Kai Lopez will continue that success as he wins another face-off. Coming up with it is Corey Urso. Gallagher. Shot! Just wide. You know he can score those goals with the long pole. That's very dangerous.
We saw him do it against Wissahickon. He went coast to coast. Barely missed the net on that one.
Lopez. Pass along to Ryan Nealon. Colin Smith. Smith. Beats the defender to the right. Pass to Mangione, intercepted by Nico Koch. Otherwise, that's an open net goal right there.
And they turn it over.
They do turn it over. Unionville
Another
making
one here.
another mistake, not improving from the first half in terms of turnovers.
Not at all. But again, with the amount of turnovers that Unionville has had, this score should not be 4-3. It should be more like 7 or 8-3, if you ask me. We know what this Garnet Valley offense is capable of. The Unionville defense has done a great job today of limiting Garnet Valley's ability to punish them for their own mistakes. But at some point, Garnet Valley's got to start getting some in the back of the net off these free possessions gifted to them by Unionville's sloppy decisions.
Smith. Pass it along. Halloran. Shot. Deflected by the defender. First there is Buzenkel. Buzenkel.
Thought about it.
Thought about a shot. He's thinking about another shot just over the bar.
I love the confidence from Buzenkel. He's got all 4 of the Jaguars' goals, and he's not slowing down anytime soon. That's the kind of dominance you need from your star player on the offensive end.
Nico Koch has had a phenomenal day in net, only letting in 4 goals. And as Croak argued, it probably should be more based off these Unionville turnovers. All to Max Buzenkel.
I would definitely agree that it should be more than just 4.
Halloran, shot! Top corner, scored. Speaking of which, here comes another goal scorer to the game. The Salisbury commit, Joey Halloran, adds one to the total, makes it 5-3, 9:41 left to go in the third.
And that's huge because not only does it open up the scoring for people besides Buzenkel, which is huge because now Unionville can't just force or double team Buzenkel the entire time on defense. They got to worry about other players. But it builds upon your lead, and it punishes Unionville for a turnover. And it's a great way to start this second half. First goal goes to Garnet Valley in the second, and that's exactly what you want to see to start the second half of this game.
Lopez gets the ball on his side, comes back up from falling and wins the faceoff. Remember, the winner of this game gets an automatic bid to states. The loser has one more chance. They have to win 1 out of these next 2 games. Loser has to go to playbacks. In both games, actually, Garnet Valley as well for the girls. 2-goal game with 9:09 left to go. Shot by Colin Smith opposite stick side while falling, saved by Nico Koch. Halloran with the hit. Here comes Nealon with the hit. Still with the ball is Unionville. They pass it back to Koch. And intercepted by Sean Gallagher. Goalkeeper's out of the net. Shot. Buzenkel. Saved by Nico Koch.
Koch is having himself a day. Again, a turnover there on the pass, but again, Unionville holds. They're bending, but they're not breaking, and that's key in these playoffs. When you have an offense that may not be as effective as some of the teams you're facing, that Unionville.
Ball's loose. Unionville regains it.
That's going to be a Garnet Valley penalty in a bit.
I do see there's some laundry on the field. It'll be a Garnet Valley penalty.
I think Gallagher lost his stick on the play, and something in that play is going to send him to the box. So now a chance for Unionville to even up the score get it in within one before they have a man-up opportunity.
7:47 left to go. It's 5-3. Garnet Valley over Unionville. Unionville's going to hold the ball, looking for the right shot.
This is what they've done all game long. They're much more methodical, but they're not as successful
Shot.
offensively.
Saved by Keaveney. Garnet Valley gets the ball back, but it will not matter. Unionville will have it right back as Garnet Valley again will go man down. And let's see how much time it'll be. 1 minute. But it will be releasable. So a Unionville goal would release the penalty with 7:24 left to go. But again, it will only be releasable at 6:24. As play resumes, here's Unionville on the man-up opportunity. Defended by Bear Evans. Ball's loose. Sakamani flicks it forward. Unionville gets it right back. Great awareness by Luke Spano. Spano with the pass. Dekes him, shots, scores. The penalty gets released, but Unionville pulls it within one. Great pump fake by Brayton Bellafiore. That's his second goal of the game, and it's back to 5-4.
Bellafiore there with a huge play. One-on-one with Keaveney. Keaveney can't really do much more than that. Bellafiore baits him into diving for this and going out for the save, but switches to his offhand, puts it in. Picture perfect there, right next to the net. And Unionville continues to stay in this game off the back of Garnet Valley mistakes, which if Garnet Valley can get ironed out and start getting some goals on the board, they can put this team away. But that's easier said than done.
6:37 left to go. 5-4 in the third. Garnet Valley gets the ball back after another face-off win by Kai Lopez. Mignoni. Passes to Colin Smith. Mignoni. Pass, ball's loose. Hit by Halloran. Unionville will regain the ball, looking to tie this game up. Great defense by Mark Matson.
This is a crucial possession now.
Unionville fans on their feet. Looking to knot this up at 5. 5:46 left to go in the fourth. In the third.
Unionville has all the momentum right now.
Shot wide. First one there is Spano. Longhorn ball.
At this point in the game, any mistake can be your downfall.
It is now up to 85 degrees here at the Mo. Getting even hotter.
I wasn't aware it was July.
It is not even July. This is Delco Humid May. Shot. First one there is Nawaziat. It'll be a timeout. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. Girls update. It is 5-3 Garnet Valley after an O&J goal with under 10 minutes to play from Pottstown. Now, right here, it is 5-4, 5:13 left to go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ben Hoyt. I'm here with Ryan Croak, bringing you Garnet Valley, Unionville. The next broadcasts are to be determined based on these games. We'll try to have them for you on the Garnet Valley Athletics YouTube channel. Nawaziat passes to Spano, guarded by Hussein.
Following that opportunity to regroup for Garnet Valley on the timeout, you got to see how they respond to this Unionville offense. That hasn't been too potent today, but it's given them some trouble.
They try to shovel it in. First one there is Nawaziat beating Bear Evans to that loose ball. Unionville continuing the offensive pressure on the Jags. The winner will be playing the winner of the Downingtown East game in Downingtown. That will also be played this morning. .357 left to go. That's a high ball. We go to Nawaziat. Off Bear Evans trying to turn the corner. Spano looking for a shot, doesn't have it. Spin move, looking for a cutter. He's going to try to take it himself. Saved by Keaveney. Ball's loose. First one there are the Longhorns. That one is Kevin Carson. You got 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. It's 5-4 Garnet Valley over Unionville. Great defense by the Cabrini commit Bear Evans. Not letting him turn the corner there. Of a second opportunity, and this time they convert, they score. Goes by Brayton Bellafiore, that's his hat trick. That makes it 5-all.
And that goal from Bellafiore was the result of Evans and another Garnet Valley defender colliding right in the crease. And it gave Bellafiore a little bit of, maybe a half a second more to get the shot off cleanly. And he puts it right in the back of the net. That's a huge goal there for the Longhorns, who now tied up at 5 in this third quarter.
It's a false start, Unionville. Garnet Valley ball. Sean Gallagher will start to run this offense with 2:52 left to go in the third. Garnet Valley starting to hear it from the Unionville bench and fans. They're back into this game.
That's who you want to keep out of the game. It's amazing what an energized crowd can do to swing momentum and energize a team.
Lopez passes high for Gold.
A goal here for Garnet Valley would be of great importance.
It's a momentum stopper for Unionville for sure if Garnet Valley scores here. 2:10 left to go. Mignoni. Pass to the back of the net. Back to Gold.
I think you got to go to Buzenkel. Who else?
Buzenkel's being double covered right now. Actually, he's been triple covered. 1, 2, 3 Unionville Longhorns on him. One comes off. Jags can hold this as long as possible. There's no shot clock. Wait for the best shot. Lopez, shot just wide. First one there is Joey Halloran with 1:37 left to go. Lopez. Passes to Halloran. Mignoni. Mignoni on the left side. Boxes him out. Pass. Shot. High.
The body from Mignoni to set up Lopez on the shot. Love that effort from him, but Lopez's shot is just a little too high.
Mignoni looking for a shot. Stick checked. Ball's loose. He recovers. Pass to Kai Lopez. Less than a minute now in the third.
Great recovery there from Mignoni on the stick check.
Lopez finds Buzikel. Wide pass for him. Looking for a shot. 40 seconds to go. Buzikel being pressed deep. Dodges left. Passes away to Ryan Nealon. 20 seconds left.
Unionville not giving Buzikel any breathing room, and that's how you slow down a player of his caliber.
Lopez. 5 seconds left. Needs to look for a shot here. Lopez beats the defender. Shot saved by Nico Koch. And that's the quarter. After 3, your score. Garnet Valley 5, Unionville 5. We'll be right back. At the end of 3 here, and it's 5-5, start of the 4th. Unionville wins the faceoff. At the girls' game against O&J, it is 6-4, under 5 minutes to play.
It's a good one over there at OJR. Lydia and Alec on the call. But over here, we got a great game in its own right.
Pass to Spano. Spin move. Defended by Evans. Looking to rip a shot. Gallagher won't allow that. Unionville resets, trying to kill as much possession time as possible. Spano. Pass to Nawaziat. 10:42 left to go. Garnet Valley needing to create a turnover here. Just like early on in the game. Make them uncomfortable. Two Jags collapse.
Great defense. Not even allowing Unionville to even think about a shot.
$10:15 left to go. Bellafiore already with a hat trick today. Looking to turn the corner on Urso. Ball's loose. It's Garnet Valley ball.
They have to score. They have to capitalize on this. This is a play you absolutely have to capitalize on. It's the fourth quarter, playoff game. Unionville's given you so many opportunities like this one to capitalize on their mistakes, and Garnet Valley just has failed to do it. This is the opportunity they have to redeem that, and this is an opportunity to to draw first blood. It's pretty much a 0-0 ball game right now. Get the 1-goal lead and go from there. This is a huge opportunity now from the Jaguars following the Unionville turnover.
A
One of
9-minute
many that we've seen
35
today.
ball game. Jags needing to convert here. Shot high. First one there is Musikel. Now the Jags will restart. Pass for Andrew Golt. Halloran already has a goal today.
The only Jaguar beside Buzenkel who has one.
Winner goes to States. Loser goes to playbacks. Crowd getting into it at the Mo on a scorching hot day. Mignoni. 1-2 defenders on him. Shot. Little wide.
I like the confidence from the sophomore. Unable to convert, but Garnet Valley has found a way to create shots for themselves in traffic. Unionville has not found the same luxury.
Buzenkel has some room. Shot. A little bit wide. First one there is Mignoni.
Koch has done an incredible job in net today for Unionville, but Garnet Valley is getting some good opportunities on them. None of them are getting in, though.
Mignoni. Passes to Nealon. Shot off the stick of a Unionville player, and Unionville gets it right back.
And another huge stop there by the Longhorns on the defensive side of the field for them. That's been what's kept them in this game. Their defense has been absolutely suffocating of this high-powered, high-scoring Garnet Valley offense that has just looked a little bit flat today all game long, except for Max Buzenkel.
Luke Schreiber with the ball. 8-minute ball game. Trying to turn the corner. Shot. Spano. Scored. Luke Spano breaks the tie in this game. It was only a matter of time. There's only a matter of time before someone scores. You need to convert on opportunities, or else this happens.
And that's a crucial, crucial goal. And you got to think that the first goal will be scored in this fourth quarter, this decisive fourth quarter that was tied going into it. That team would have a huge leg up on the other team for the rest of the quarter. Obviously, just logically that's true, but just mentally, you got to wonder what that goal does to the Jaguars. They got to respond, and quick.
Petrolio loses the ball. Unionville has it. 7:36 left to go.
Now we got to see how Garnet Valley approaches this situation. Down by 1. It's not over yet, but you got to have a little bit of a sense of urgency. I imagine Unionville, as they've done all game long, will run a slow offense and try to create an opportunity to go up 2 goals, which, if you're Garnet Valley, cannot be allowed in any capacity.
Garnet Valley running out of time here. 7 minutes. Pass it back to Bellafiore, the man with the hat trick today, who's been an X factor for Unionville.
What a
Right.
save by Keavney.
Keavney with the save, drops the ball, 6:37 left to go. It was into the crease. Unionville, Garnet Valley ball, pardon me. Evans tries to get about midfield, trucks the defender, and takes it past the 30. Flag is out. That's on Unionville.
That's huge.
Another flag is out. That's also on Unionville. So it looks like one's an offside penalty. That is for sure. Lopez, shot just high, and here we go. Man up. This is it. This is your opportunity. You don't convert on this. They're gonna make it very tough on you.
Again, we've talked about it multiple times today. Unionville has consistently been gifting the Jaguars opportunities to score goals, and the Jaguars have simply not seized the opportunity to do that. And that is why they are in this position, down one with 5:45 left to go. They need to score. They need to take advantage of this opportunity that they have, once again, been gifted by the Unionville Longhorns.
Mignoni. Halloran, shot just high. He's wide open. Came out the stick wrong. 5:26 left to go. Garnet Valley looking to tie the game. Unionville still a man down. Need to hurry up. Ruzikel, shot wide. Penalty's over. Garnet Valley still with the ball. 5 minutes on the clock. We'll give you a girls update in a minute. But right now, Garnet Valley's district title hopes are at stake. Lopez, shot, save by Koch.
He's been lights out in that net all day long.
Timeout Unionville. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. 4:41 on the clock. Update for the girls. That game has gone final. Your score, Garnet Valley 6, O&J Roberts 5. Girls move on. They qualify for states. Now here, a state bid is up for grabs. Unionville leads Garnet Valley 6-5 here at the Mo. Ball's loose. Hussein has it. Pass to Gallagher. Fast break for Garnet Valley. Low pass. Buzikel. Shot. Scores! Max Buzikel does it again!
That's his 5th of the game. Incredible stuff. And that's what has worked for the Garnet Valley Jaguars this entire postseason. These quick, fast break goals. And they go right back to it again, and they score right after the Unionville timeout. Again, there's still plenty of time left on the clock, but that's an absolutely huge goal there for Buzikel and the Jaguars.
Hearts racing in the heat of May. 6-6. The game is tied once again. 5 goals from Buzikel. 4:18 left on the clock. Kai Lopez to take the face off. He wins it.
And that goal is huge because it just rejuvenates your team. And you got to imagine it does something mentally to the Unionville players as well. Maybe taking them off their game a little bit. Sports is always mental.
Goal.
More mental than it is physical, one might say. So those goals that come really quickly can be very demoralizing and have a lasting effect on the game.
Nealon. Jags trying to focus in here.
Crowd is into it.
Crowd is into it here in Glen Mills, PA. Smith makes a move. Shot off a Unionville stick. Ball's loose. Smith's the first one to it. He recovers the ball.
That's huge. That is absolutely huge.
3:18 on the clock. Almost a 3-minute ball game here.
I think Garnet Valley's got to continue to go quick. Don't take too much time. Let the momentum that you have right now go away.
Smith. Shot high.
And they keep getting the chances, and that's what you want. That is what you want. They're keeping the pressure on Unionville. The clock is ticking. Under 3 minutes now. But they're keeping the pressure on Unionville. They're being relentless.
Buzikel. Shot wide right.
Keep
Again,
Koch,
Colin Smith the first one to it.
keep Koch on his toes in net. Look at him. He wants his defender to do something. Some miscommunications now from Unionville.
Buzikel. Shot high. First one to it is the Longhorns.
That's a huge turn of events. Garnet Valley had a huge span of time where they were getting pressure on Unionville. Shot after shot. Barely misses the frame. And Unionville will finally get the ball back with around 2.5 to go in this one.
Pass it to Nico Koch. 2:20 left to go. Deep pass. They complete it.
Here's Bellafiore as 2 Garnet Valley Jaguars take a spill.
Bellafiore with the ball, as Croak said.
He's who you want to keep the ball away from. He's got the hat trick today.
2 minutes left. Game knotted up at 6. This is the same scenario as the Downingtown game. Can Garnet Valley avoid Downingtown West's misfortune? .140 on the clock. Bellafiore back at the net.
You can feel how tense it is in the atmosphere here.
Bellafiore makes his move on Mignoni. He's going to try to rip a shot. And he scores. Keavney could not see the ball. It is 7-6 with 1:23 left.
And that's a killer. That is an absolute killer. 83 seconds to go in this one. That ball just slips right by Keavney. It's a difficult save to make through traffic. And Bellafiore does it again.
Lopez wins the faceoff. They got to get a goal in a hurry. He secures the ball.
That's crucial.
Timeout, Garnet Valley.
No,
We'll
look
be
at-
right back after a short break. Both crowds on their feet here at the Mo. 7-6 Unionville, 1:10 to play. Welcome back. Ben Hoy here with Ryan Croak. This is it. Garnet Valley has the ball. If they lose it, that's the game. If they score here, they have a chance to push it to overtime and win the game.
Under 70 seconds now in this district playoff game, and potentially under 70 seconds left in the Garnet Valley District playoff run.
Less than a minute now. Halloran. Shot. Save by Nico Koch. Ball's loose. Who's going to be on top of it? They flick it up, and it's in the stick of Garnet Valley. Nealon has the ball. 30 seconds to go. Garnet Valley, one last opportunity to keep their district playoff hopes alive. Wild shot by Lopez. Buzikel's there first to reset the offense with 18 seconds left to go. Timeout Unionville. We'll be right back. 18 seconds. 18 seconds on the clock. One final opportunity here at the Mo. Ben Hoy here with Ryan Croak to bring you, again, a 7-6 Unionville lead. Garnet Valley with one last opportunity. Win, you go to states. Lose, your season isn't over yet, but you have to win a game of playbacks. So here we go. To start off will be Max Buzenkel at the back of the net. Jags looking to send it to overtime and keep their district hopes alive. Buzikel with 5 goals today.
Under 10 now.
Under 10 seconds. Lopez checked, lost the ball, 5 seconds. Shot wide, 2.6 on the clock. They need to shoot in a hurry. Andrew Golt now with the ball. Here it is. This is the game. Chucks it. Saved by Koch, throws it away, and that's the ball game. Your final score, Unionville 7, Garnet Valley 6. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unionville qualifies for states. Garnet Valley will have to play a playback game to secure their bid into states. This was a blown opportunity.
Absolutely. And again, if Garnet Valley could capitalize on the mistakes that Unionville made, this game ends in a Garnet Valley victory. But Unionville held strong. Their defense held up. And unfortunately, Max Buzenkel and his 5 goals were not enough to win this one.
That'll be it from the Mo. We will see you Tuesday night for a girls' game. They will be moving on to states. They're looking to clinch a spot in the district finals. Boys, the date is to be determined. We'll bring that to you on the Garnet Valley Athletics YouTube channel. Softball will be Monday now, as for some reason, softball got a 9 instead of an 8, which is beyond me. That softball should have had a bye. I think they screwed that one up. So we'll have that Monday instead of Wednesday. So that'll be against Abington. We'll have that on the GV Athletics YouTube channel. Wednesday, we'll have baseball against Downtown West, also in the GV Athletics YouTube channel, and we'll bring you the girls lacrosse game. Frustrating one, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be it from this hot day at the Mo. From Ryan Croak, Ben Hoyt saying so long.